All right, I'm just going to say welcome to anyone that's viewing the ACT 8-Ball Association's Div 1 Grand Final that we've got here tonight at the Harmony German Club. Actually, there's more than Div 1 playing. There's some other Grand Finals playing as well, but the two tables we've got sitting right in front of us are going to be played on by the Embalmers and the Hammerheads. Long-standing rivals. Sound all right, George? Yep. Okay, I get to hear myself after I speak. I need a deeper voice.
Yes, Kenny.
And it's mongrels.
We're about to start.
So, yep, I've just introduced the match, and I've got Kenny Nicol with me. This is Kathy. Kath and Ken. You've probably heard of Kath and Kim. Well, we're Kath and Ken. we're you know, nearly as classy as Kath and Kim. So.
Yeah.
Oh, you can just see the other one.
Probably better off holding it, Kenny. Working? It's on? Oh, that's it, so there's no light or anything.
So some of the notable players in this tournament are our current state champion Jason Tanaskovic and many times state champion Matt Harmon, multiple state champion also Dean Welsh, Ian Mongrel Will, who was one of the World's Masters winners this year in the teams event, and Steve Woods, very well known player who is an ACT guy but plays for New South Wales. Brilliant player also. So it's going to be a great match tonight. All right, and we're going. So, an unfortunately dry break there by Matty Harmon.
No, I'm trying to get the, I want to hear it. Can you hear it though? That's what I need to make sure. Okay. And if there's any comments, you'll let us know, or? This is Daniel shooting now. Quite a good snooker player, and getting quite good at 8-ball as well. Long-time player of the Hammerheads. Putting a bit of bottom left on, getting the side spin tested out, seeing how it's going. So the aim, if possible, is to, if you have the opportunity, kill one of the opponent's balls while still continuing your run on your balls. You can see a nice little gap inside that yellow there. There's a pretty good run through. So unfortunately we've only got pretty much the one table to show for Division 1 final. The other one you can see in the top right hand corner. It's a great shot just to pop out that yellow ball. Might be enough for that black to go in that corner too. Hard to see from this angle.
He's just got to be able to get past that yellow, doesn't he, Kenny, if he goes that ball to the corner now? Or he's going to screw straight up behind it. Bump into the other yellow, yeah.
See, not really the best shot to play. Only because if you don't need to move balls, don't move them. Got away with a little bit there. So he's going to try and bump into it again, I would suggest. Unlucky, very unlucky.
As you said, if he was bumping into the ball, he didn't have a lot of control as to how it was going to sit for him.
So look, he'll probably look at going that black across the table off the yellow, or just cut it by itself without touching the yellow. Just going to have to guide the white in between the two pockets. Pretty easy, to be honest.
Missed the ball completely.
Yeah, that's because he had to hit it really
Harmon's
fine.
going to capitalise on this one now if he's playing to form, one would assume.
Yeah, I found that out last night. He played quite well against me. Smacked me.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised he was home as early as he was, Kenny.
Yeah, he did say he wanted to get home early, so I thought I'd help out.
Nice guy.
So Matty wants to put the white in the middle of all three of those balls, so he has the option of whichever one he wants to shoot for. That's the ultimate position you want to be. And that's pretty much where he wanted to be. Maybe a little lower would have been good, but he's got a pretty good angle.
And over on the back table, I'm just noticing Dino's playing a strategic game against Mal. And he's just deliberately potted one of Mal's balls, thinking he's definitely looking in the better position right now.
Mal's just, not Mal, sorry, Matty's just cleaning these ones up. Still 2 visits remaining. That's what happens when you don't miss. So he's coming up for a second visit. Played the right pace. Had to worry because he played it a bit hard, so you got to worry sometimes that it doesn't roll up the rail if you hit the jaw quite awkwardly. But in this case, it shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah. Fail safe was that second shot. So first blood goes to the Embalmers. Whilst Dino and Mal are still fighting that tactical game on the other table.
Now we've got Colin Gamble breaking against Anthony Chia. Cole's on the Embalmers team. Oh, wow.
Nice big break. Nothing down.
Very unlucky. That far red there nearly dropped.
Yeah, look.
And Anthony Chia.
Almost positive you'd go reds here.
Yeah.
Because you can take control of that top right hand corner with that red on the rail. Yeah. He doesn't want to pot this unless he comes off the yellow. And kind of not really what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yellow's a bit far back from the pocket.
Yeah.
To look useful.
Oh, look, you're always going to, even hitting it hard into the yellow, you're always going to at least cover the pocket.
Yeah, true.
But you really don't want to kill any of your balls if you can afford it.
I think he actually tried to bump into it.
I
there,
think he went
Kenny,
half-half.
Yeah, well, he ended up half-half. Whether he went half-half, I'm not sure.
I think it would have liked to have come off that yellow.
So.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
We're just checking to see if the volume's good for what we're doing at the moment, and apparently it is. ACT live stream is seems to have everything down pat, which is good.
Thank you to George Nitsis for doing that for us.
That'd be awesome. So unfortunately, Anthony Chia's just really got rid of a ball that would have been good over that corner. So he's going to have to think about what he can do. Probably bring another ball back over that corner if he can.
And this looks like it now, although he's...
No, he won't be happy with that at all. He needed it on the other side. And, you know, the problem is he's just allowed that dead yellow to be brought out. That dead yellow is pretty much the only dead yellow.
Thanks, Kylie Power. Just got your message. You should be here with a few words as well.
Yeah, Kath and Kylie.
Yeah.
That would be a good combination for the commentary. So Colin elected to leave that yellow where it was, over on the side there, which is interesting. It's an interesting decision to do that. I probably wouldn't have, but that's why we play different games. He's going to want to take control now. Take control of that pocket. Maybe not.
Nope.
He's got other ideas, I think.
Maybe.
He's eventually going to want to put that another yellow over to that top right-hand corner. Yeah. Still electing to leave it there. Okay.
Well, you could still come down, Kylie Power.
Yeah. Oh, yes. No, I'm looking at the table at the moment.
Sorry. Yeah, I think, you know, maybe he's going to be brazen enough to pot this yellow and put that other one down the bottom left onto the other ball and block that pocket as
That's
well.
a
Give
really
him
good
2
move.
shots.
That's a very good
That's
move.
what I would do, but, you know, I'd be scared doing that against Chia, but he's definitely
Double kissing
got
the
the
yellow
control
close
here.
to the corner pocket's also an option.
Yeah. You don't really want to give Anthony a chance to get his balls into a good position.
No, and he's good enough to get his balls off, 2 balls off the rail in one shot.
Certainly is, yep.
Especially with the angle those reds are at the moment. If you're going to pop this red, you need to, with the yellow, you need to sit the yellow right over the pocket. Right over the pocket. Well, see, I really don't know what he was doing there. Probably just trying to get the yellow out of there.
It's definitely going to turn into a strategic battle from here. And speaking of which, Dean and Mal are still going on that same game that started at the same time as Matt's game.
Chia
So a big strategic battle over
Yeah.
there. Looks like Dino's definitely
Yeah,
on the out at this point.
it's a bit unlucky for Anthony there as well.
Yeah, it's a great try to get them into a better position.
Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like Dino's just about to
great
finish
shot
up.
by Dino. He obviously exercised a lot of patience. So yeah, Cole's in a difficult situation now.
Yeah, I'd almost be tempted to pot that red over the corner pocket. I don't think I think it's more difficult to get both of them out in one shot, but that's just me. It's worth looking at.
I guess the danger is even if he gets one out and then
Yeah,
takes
Covers
control
it,
of that
takes
pocket.
that's
Yeah,
exactly right.
So,
it's going to be a problem if that happens.
you know, if I was Cole, I probably would have put that yellow that he just hit out in the open somewhere because you really need another pawn in your game. You know, you don't really want to sit it over that pocket, do you?
No, because then you'll be forced to pot it when you've got it right over the pocket.
Exactly.
And see if he keeps getting snookered on that top yellow. But look, but Colin will eventually realise that he needs to get the yellow up in the top right hand corner, like bringing it up there somehow. He could have done it the shot before, but decided instead to go the bottom left corner. Colin's taking a risk doing this now. I mean, sorry, not Colin, I mean Anthony. So, pretty good thinking actually, because putting the black on the top rail doesn't go in either corner at the moment. Now, Colin's actually in a little bit of trouble. I would almost be coming off the rail to touch into that other yellow. I'd be leaving this one here.
Oh, wow.
No.
What a shot. That was a really good shot. Didn't really help him, but...
No. And think of it this way, right? Even you wasting one of his shots, the black's not really going anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, so now he has to play smart with his shot.
Yep.
He's going to want to keep that in front of the other balls somehow. And he'll still want that over the corner pocket somehow.
He's going to try and snooker with it. He's got to make sure he doesn't go in off at the same time. Yeah.
That's a good shot.
Nice shot.
But you probably know what Anthony's going to do now, don't you?
Tap into it.
Yeah, right up and sit it on that yellow. So that the only shot he's got is to force it across, force it towards the other red. Yep. So Colin's going to keep pushing the yellow across the table, but the problem is so is Anthony. So it's actually going to be working in Anthony's favour every set of shots.
I'm wondering if Colin could now face cut that ball and then sit it over the pocket.
Yeah, that's probably his only option because Anthony actually should have almost touched and sat on the yellow, not left such a big gap.
Yeah. Well, he's actually, potentially could open the pocket now, which he probably has by the look of it.
Definitely open that pocket. Yeah, it's very, very dangerous now. So
Anthony will definitely be playing to get that ball closest to the black.
Might even go
over under the yellow. Oh, okay. What do I know? He's going to go for a snooker. Or he's going to run the black over? No.
See, it's...
I'm not sure why he did that. But
I think percentages. He's playing the percentages.
Yeah. He's
So
a very talented player, far more than I am.
He knows pushing the black closer to that red's going to help him, so... So we've got Scotty G playing Woodsy up on the other table there, and it looks like Scotty G looks like he's almost about to go out, except for that not an easy black there. So even if he pots his red, he's got to do something special.
Got a chance of a double there, back to the centre, I guess.
Yeah, or he might come behind it and try and put it in the corner.
Yeah. Oh.
Problem with putting it back in the centre is
low stats.
Yeah. Problem with putting back in the centre is you've got a chance of potting that yellow.
But to be unlucky.
Wow. Anthony's just made a big mistake there.
Okay.
Like killing one of his balls, giving Colin a chance of getting that black out. Yeah. This will be interesting. Because Colin just needs to be on the other side of the black to cut it across the table. He's got to be perfect with his positioning, but he can do it.
Oh, Scotty's pulled off that double.
And that was the problem.
Oh, awesome.
That was the problem for Anthony, was getting on that side of the black, cutting it across, covering that corner pocket. No, he's decided not to. He knows that there's a dead red there, so he can afford to do something to waste a shot here. A shot to nothing.
Actually go for a double,
yeah,
or do you actually just sit it out in the middle so it's...
Well, I think he's going to go for the pot.
Oh.
And you had a shot to nothing. Sometimes it's worth going. Problem you got now.
He's going to get snookered.
No, look at that red. Don't you think that's a nice double across the table?
You're right. Definitely.
And look, even if he misses the double, the white's going the way he wants to go, right?
Yeah.
So Scotty G pulled off something that I didn't see. We were thinking he might come behind the black, and I don't know what he did.
It's a beautiful shot by Chia.
Great shot to kick into that red. That again was a shot to nothing, knowing that the white was going safe. Yeah, he doesn't want to make a mistake with this. He needs to hit it full on, and he has. Very nice.
Table could have been a bit faster.
Yeah, pretty similar.
Shot by Anthony, you'd have to say he was pretty much ahead that whole game, really.
Yeah, only because Colin let him in a number of times. Brings it back to 3-2, I believe.
So you've just done it now? Okay.
Does that take a 3-1 now? So yeah, 3-1.
So hang on. That's Embalmers, that's Hammerheads. No. Oh, right, gotcha. So +1 or +1. Okay.
So we've got the singles champion coming up to have a break. It's got a big break lately.
You'd love a master break.
That is a big break.
Yeah, that's massive. Be happy with that.
Yeah, he's pretty much perfected that big break now. Opened quite nicely. I know he'd like to go really reds and yellows, reds or yellows, but probably red only because of that difficult yellow down this bottom right hand corner behind the red there.
Oh, that was a bit scary.
It was playing with fire there.
Yeah.
Got away with it.
Yeah. First game, he's probably confident, but maybe he's got a little bit of nerves as well.
Oh, he would have been dirty with himself then if he'd potted that white.
Yeah.
That's a great shot.
Oh, that's a lovely shot. Didn't land in a particularly great posie there, but
Still be worried about this middle pocket. It's been bothering him a little bit.
yeah, it's going to be his curse, perhaps.
He'll wanna cut this in the middle, but he's really worried that something's going to happen in that middle pocket. Yeah, it might change what he's deciding to do. He might do something else instead.
Going down to the bottom right. Yep, lovely
Yeah.
pot, very nice. Now he can breathe again. Got Nicole Welsh playing a lovely game against Brent Noble on the far table.
Up and coming, very good pool player, Brent Noble.
Yeah, he certainly seems like a good player from what I've seen. I haven't seen him a lot or know him very well, but
He's just got into 8-ball really. He's been snooker pretty much his whole
snooker player,
time.
yep.
He had a bit of a stint. Wow, that's fortuitous for JT there. It ended up pretty much perfect for him. For whichever red he really wants.
Yep.
So
Looking good. He's playing very nice.
Yeah, he's confident.
Very nicely.
It's the way you got to play sometimes. It's just really confidently. If you're seeing it well, play it well.
Oh, that was unexpected, but the game can change very suddenly.
Yeah, look, when you remember when you're playing that confident and you're playing your shots to a good pace, any draw and you're pretty much going to draw it out and run it up along one of the rails, which is what he did.
That was a fantastic shot there by the state champion.
We won't tell who that mystery commentator was. He'd like to remain anonymous.
Thanks
but
for that, Josh King.
Is Josh here? I haven't seen him. C2's here too.
So, yeah, look, this last thing you want to do is give Mongrel a free shot to clear the table, which is pretty much essentially what he's got now. Interesting. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know if I like that shot.
Just laid up a bit on him.
Yeah, I think he could have done other.
Unfortunately.
I think he could have done other things. You know, but
It's given JT another good opportunity here.
Well,
perhaps.
giving JT a double across the table, and then being on the black. You know, he could run it down the rail.
Oh, yeah.
See,
Oh,
no, look, I didn't like the run.
Although
I didn't like the run down
the
the
leave's
rail.
not too bad. But you know what? I'd be going straight over off the cushion onto that yellow.
Oh, really?
Yep,
No,
definitely.
I'd be cutting it back towards that corner. You own the pocket.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Oh, cutting it back.
Yeah,
Oh,
just a really fine cut.
okay, you're
back
better at
over.
seeing these angles.
Yeah, exactly
Looks
what
a
he's
bit
doing.
further out, but now that I look at the yeah, well,
Oh, okay.
wasn't ideal,
Um,
but I think he's snookered.
well,
But he can now come in behind, make
yeah,
it difficult for Mongrel.
exactly. That was a little unexpected. Control of that pocket is probably the most important thing at the moment for both players, and to just kick the yellow out in front of the red was interesting. Okay, you're gonna have to be watching this closely. Yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
that was a great shot.
Yeah. In this game, if you're hitting balls pretty much at the same time,
Nice.
you've actually got to see both separate hits to be able to call a foul in that regard. And not many people can do that. Wow. That's he won't be happy with that at all.
No. So Mongrel's actually got a nice position to pot this yellow into the side and then have quite an angle to move that far ball that's down near the rail. And he's not doing... Oh, yeah, he is. And then he's going to bring the white up where he wants it, I'm guessing.
He won't want to pot this. He'll want to kick it over the corner pocket and leave a white safe.
Yeah.
Bottom left hand draw.
Well,
Bottom left hand pocket. Yeah.
yeah, that's a nice shot. This JT's got some potential to go off the rail. Oh, okay. He's going down and up to it. Yep.
Oh yeah, no, to be honest with you, up and down is probably the safest way, because cutting it, you've got to be perfect to cut it really fine.
Oh, sorry. We've been so busy focusing on JT and Mongrel here that we think Embalmers won over there. Apologies. I wasn't even watching that.
Oh, that was unlucky to open up the dead yellow and to pot the other yellow. So it's pretty much a formality here. I can't see Mongrel missing these. Yes, Mongrel's got two shots here. JT completely missed and made a meal of a couple of yellows. Mongrel will be playing with confidence here, so...
No problems at all there, Mongrel.
It's a bit shorter than I expected him to come back there, only because you've got to kind of worry about letting off here. Just so he hit it nice pace.
Ah, that's a nice round one to the Embalmers.
Yeah, 5-1.
Very nice.
You know, he keeps up this fashion. It might
Pressure
not go
on.
too long. Viewers. You can't have 19,000 viewers. 19. Oh, 19 viewers.
George's mum, George's dad, Kenny's. No. Oh.
So I've got a feeling they'll probably, Embalmers will probably only drop one person. The person who lost.
I'm going to predict that the Hammerheads are going to fire up this round and actually make the competition a little bit closer. Early days, of course.
Who was the only Hammerhead? Was it Daniel, was it?
Yeah, I think you're right.
So, nice little break there by Dino.
Have to
Probably look at...
go Reds.
Yeah, I'd probably go Reds. You know, they're pretty much all on. Oh, got a heavy-handed person here, closing the door quite hard, taking it off its hinge. I think it was Anne Moi Moi actually. yeah, Anne Moi Moi, yeah. Yeah, she's admitting to it. So Hammers will have to pull out something to get back to square.
Well, Anthony Chi is at the table, on the far table, so this could be his opportunity. He's on Reds and they look pretty open.
Yeah, but back on this...
and he just missed a red. That
back on this table...
quite surprising.
Dino
Anyway.
just put himself in a difficult... or touch of a difficult position here.
Oh. No, that red's on down there.
Look, I don't think... I think it is with a bit of swerve. A bit of bottom right. Ah, he's going on across the table first.
Okay.
Because it does go in the corner, top corner.
Oh.
You won't be happy with that at all.
He's actually not left Steve a great shot, I don't think.
Yeah,
unless
but
you
look
can
at
see
yellows
that.
there. They're on
yeah.
everywhere. Yellows are on everywhere. If he gets the first
From
pot...
there.
Well, no. If he gets the first pot, they're on everywhere. But even if he leaves it safe, there's a couple of dead reds, so it's going to be difficult for Dino.
Looks like he's... Yeah.
That was the problem. Was getting that first pot.
Yeah.
So Woods would be liking to move that red, but I don't know if he's going to. If he needs to. Ooh.
Nice shot.
Well, it's a fallback shot now, so he can afford to get out of position on this next one if he does, and he'll still have that. And it stops the red going down the rail as well. So... Oh, interesting. Not the best shot by Woodsy there.
Guess he
Seen
wanted
him
to
do a
probably
lot
run
better.
through a little bit further than that.
You should cut this in the middle.
Oh.
Wow.
Got an unlucky clip off that other yellow in the centre now.
Yeah, but when you're cutting it that fine, Kath, you don't know, you really can't judge the pace and the angle of that white very well.
Yeah.
You don't know what it's going to do. So still two dead reds, so he pretty much needs this red out straight away. Okay. Yep. Ooh, nice kiss on that. Yeah, he could afford to do that because there's a tough yellow near the middle pocket on the rail.
That's a great shot by Dino. Oh, he's sat.
No,
I thought
you
that was
can't-
going to
you
drop.
can't afford to miss. You know, against Woodsy.
No.
You
Woods
can't
can-
afford to leave an open table like that, because he's that good that he can get on that yellow near the middle pocket. And just a simple double across the table,
Oh.
or you know.
Oh.
So he'll probably play this for then the yellow.
Play for a double.
Nah, yeah, yellow in the middle of the
yeah.
in the middle pocket, and then a double on the last yellow, just
Yep.
like that. And now he can pretty much put the white exactly where he wants it to be, without really worrying. Oh, he's going the double now.
Wow. Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
better angle.
smart play. Yeah, get a better angle for the black. Wow. Okay. Harmon's on the black on the far table. And pumps it in on the far
Bit
table.
short,
That's
but it does cut into the middle quite easy.
Yeah, nice finish. Alright. Another one to each.
You already do that, did you? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Did we put the other
Matt
both
Harmon,
scores
yep.
up? Yep.
Right, we've got Brent Noble breaking on the far table. Scott G breaking here in front of us. Brent's got a red down and Scott wasn't so lucky.
Scott opened them relatively nicely. Only
Assume
problem.
JT's going reds from here.
Yeah, and look, the only problem is that red and yellow together are pretty easy to break apart.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, rush of blood
That was
there.
a little bit loose, wasn't it?
Yeah, very, very loose. I would have thought, make sure of your pot first. You know what I mean? Get your first pot and then do things like that. Be on the ball you need to be on. So shout out to Jack Phillips. Comment saying nice work, guys. Thanks for that, Jack.
Thanks, Jack.
Good luck down in Geelong, and hope you enjoy it, mate.
Do you miss ACT yet?
So Jack's game will be improving no end, being able to play down in Geelong against all the good players.
And look, their game will be improving being able to play against him. you
Yeah.
know.
Scotty's hobbling around the table with his cast on.
He's had a few injuries, poor Scotty. But he's a trooper.
Was that a trooper or a tripper? It was a trooper? Yeah, a trooper.
He is, yes, he's a trooper.
Yeah.
That's right, Scotty.
Sounded like you were saying tripper.
And his missus is away, and you know
Yeah.
the poor thing. Look at him.
Yeah, probably in a bit of pain.
He's probably missing Tammy.
So JT will be very, very dark now, being having some dead balls to work with. Yeah, smart play. Get a dead ball out, especially with a dead yellow on the table. So the Hammerheads is Jack's old team before he moved up to Geelong. So he'll be watching this avidly on the live stream. So probably won't be liking the score at the moment, but it's early days.
Well, I think Brent is looking in a good position, actually. Both Hammerheads are looking in pretty good positions at the moment.
Yeah, look, JT did a pretty good shot to get out one of his hard balls. Actually, his only hard ball at the moment. He's done quite well. Oh, okay, he doesn't want it yet. Yeah. Might be wanting to get on it shortly.
It's going to come round behind it off this ball.
Yeah.
Or run straight into it. Oh,
and look,
that's actually...
His only option really now is to double it across. To cover that corner.
Inside those yellows, I reckon.
You think? He's got to come off two off both balls.
Off a rail and
He'll have to come off the rail almost
yeah.
twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd suggest the double's the one you want to go. Yeah, that's what. Just had the wrong angle, that's all. You won't be happy about leaving a hole down there.
Brent's just got up on the far table, so Hammerheads have inched a little closer again.
Scotty G just did a perfectly weighted shot there. It's actually quite good. He probably would have wanted a bit of angle though to get the white off the rail. So more important than anything is to really cover that pocket and get the red out of there.
Oh, well. No, he's going for it. He's going for it, Kenny. I've just had a message from Tammy, so I've got to go. Go, Scotty, go. Come on, Scotty.
Yeah.
She's watching tentatively on the edge of her seat, perhaps,
look,
with a beer in her hand.
I don't know about going for it was a shot to play, to be honest with you.
Well, he certainly went for it fairly firmly, so I don't think he was trying to sit it.
No, you know what I mean?
Just
Like,
left himself a difficult...
if he can get past that first yellow and do a nice plant, then yes, it's very nice.
He's going the triple cannon to me. Oh, no, he's done very nicely.
Okay, I couldn't see.
Oh, very nice.
To pot it and break
Actually, that's worked out beautifully now. If he just comes back off this one to put that last yellow into the centre. Run up and put the black in the centre, perhaps.
No, he'll put the yellow in the centre, but he'll leave himself a black down the corner.
To the corner?
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
See, I would have run across and put the yellow to the other centre.
I still think if his pace is right.
Yep.
If his pace is right, he'll just hold up nicely for that black down in the corner still. I think there's almost next to no chance he can snooker himself behind that red. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
That's exactly right.
Whoa.
Yeah,
well.
I kind of don't mind it. I think the pace he played it was good, even missing there, because it's not easy to get position on that last red, the red to go across into the bottom right.
Yeah, well, we will see what JT can make of it.
Well, JT has to clear the other three first, because he can't get position and get out of position on that last red. So I think he'll clear up those top three to get a nice position on it. Yeah, look, he was half about what he wanted to do.
I think he wanted to get up there, but
it
wasn't really the right way to go about it.
No, I probably would have cleared those three to get a nice angle on this last red.
Well, he's potentially got a snooker opportunity if he wants one. off that ball down the bottom. I'm a girl, what do I know? You know, I play snookers. Obviously, that would be a ridiculous idea. Oh, that's a beautiful shot.
That's a great shot.
That's a beautiful shot. But
He'll be hoping for a bit of angle here.
I think he didn't get the greatest angle to try and promote getting that ball where he wants, but he's going to have to put a lot of screw.
The problem is there's nowhere on the table now you can really snooker on that black, because it comes off rails and it, you know what I mean. Even a full ball snooker, that black's potable.
Yeah, I reckon he's going to try and get up there behind that other red. He will.
He has to.
No. Oh well.
It was a weak
He's
shot.
going to have to play a markers double of some sort.
Yeah, he really, really needed to hammer that with a lot more bottom side, bottom check. So he's just going to have to hope that his double goes across the table nicely without canning again into the white.
Oh,
No,
what? Oh.
Wow.
And that's what they call the JT special of the night.
Wow. They've
Poor
thrown in the
Scotty.
towel, or in this case, the stopwatch.
Sammy, I'll hit him for you later.
Yeah, there's not much you can say about that. It was just yeah, I can't say anything. Yeah.
Yes. That's why he's our state champion. Sorry,
That is
JT.
why he's our state champion. He plays shots like that.
He's a talented young fellow. The Motleys and Marauders are getting a bit rowdy in the background here. Look, starting to cause a few problems. But yeah. Go the Motleys and Marauders. And a few other teams. The DV8s too. So Nicole is playing Bob Sifri on the far table. Yeah.
Done well. Hammerheads have come back with 3 out of the 4 frames. So they're coming back. So Mongrel will be wanting to finish it off and give the Embalmers a couple more frame head start.
Oh, yep. He's managed a nice break there.
Yeah, he did. He's quite good at potting a ball on the break, that Mongrel.
He's nominated yellows. Oh. Very nice position he's landed in, I think, Kenny.
Yellows do look quite good, don't they? Especially if he's on that yellow in the middle, then watch out.
I think he is.
I think he's pretty close to being on it too, yeah. We've got Bob wanting to clear up that top table there. Yeah, got to get that shot. Mongrel's doing quite well at the moment. I think it's a bit of a formality. He'll be wanting as straight a yellow as possible. Back into the other corner. And he got it. Beautiful shot.
Beautiful.
be a master from the master, I think. I'm pretty sure Mongrel broke, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, master from the master. Won't put the mocker on him.
Looks pretty perfect to me.
It is, yeah, pretty good.
So over in the distance, Nicole and Bob are playing a bit of a tactical game with those 2 balls tied up over the side pocket. So Nickers is on the red ones. Ooh.
Wow.
Wow. Mongrel's
That's,
just given Mal a look in here.
Yeah, look, still cut a couple of dead reds there.
Doesn't look the easiest out, but
Mal's going to want to...
surely he's got to go something safe. Surely he's got to go a safety here like that.
Look, yeah, snooker was the option.
Definitely.
Oh, there might be a cut on that. But
Not from here. No, he's called a total snooker.
Even if there's not, it's still you're giving someone a chance to pot their yellow. It's no.
You can come in behind it. Yeah. Oh.
Not easy, but
oh, it's a
would have been
it's a
dangerous.
good shot. Yeah.
Imagine
If that went in.
Sat over the pocket.
Wow.
Like, you know, if it sat over the pocket, Mal would be
Okay,
looking
so
bit rough at the moment. Mal works quite well on these sort of tables, these sort of ball positioning.
oh, Nicole's just played a beautiful shot over there to pot her ball screw back and break out that red off the yellow. Thank you.
So Bob's got a chance now.
Yeah, looks like he's got a very good chance actually. His balls look pretty
Wasn't all
friendly.
doom and gloom, wasn't it, for him over there? Oh, wow. That should have been should have been a pot. You can't afford to leave anything. Like, Mongrel gets his shot, and he's got a shot on the black. And the black might even go past that red into the corner.
Got to play the shot play it a little bit firmly. You can't just roll it in or he'll snooker himself.
Exactly. If you're going to do something like that, you snooker as well as set your ball up. On this table, that is. So Mongrel's taking the...
Decided to just,
Yeah, he's of the opinion that Mal's not going to run all these balls out, so he'll set his up in one shot. So it's you know, it's a gamble. And interesting. Kind of I would have expected the plant, but instead he played the one right over the pocket. Must be pretty confident about what he's doing.
Yeah, see now he's made it a little harder for himself.
Oh, that was way harder than he should have hit it.
Yeah.
Way harder.
Adrenaline.
Mal will just be hoping that his top spin works quite well and he's able to get the white back down here again. You can do it.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wow. Yeah, look, it's pretty much over now. Mongrel should get this.
Mongrel's
and get nice
cunning
position.
plans paid off.
Exactly. only really because I believe Mal went the wrong shot.
It's not ours. No.
Okay. He cannoned into the red ball, which is pretty dangerous.
So Bob ended up finishing off the far game and putting Hammerheads that little bit closer, but Mongrel has bumped up the Embalmers again. Halfway mark, Embalmers still with a bit of a lead.
So we've got a close match now, where it was not looking that way early on. So having a little bit of a break while they decide their changes.
Do you want a drink, Kenny?
No, thanks.
Oh, they're up again.
No, I'll do it. You're right. I'll look after this. So I'll do a bit of commentating while Kath goes for a drink.
Oh no, I'm not having a yarn. Is this what this seat's for? Okay. Is this a yarn seat? Yeah. Okay. No, you sat there, you have a chat. I can't chat. That's all right.
So it looks like we've got Dino up against Daniel on this table here, with Daniel about to break. And we've got, I believe, Maddie Harmon on the other table just breaking and potting a ball. So Daniel decided to go for a slow break, potted a ball, and now he's got to work with it. It's a shame because he probably wanted yellows in this situation. Unfortunately, he has to go reds. Maddie's probably making short work of the table up there since it looks a bit open. Oh, Maddie missed an uncharacteristically missed a shot. And Daniel's missed a shot for an open table. So again, it's an open table. A couple of misses creeping into people's games now. Into the hard end of the match. Dino will definitely want to pot this ball. So we've got Maddie back at the table. Wonder what happened there. On that far top table. So Mal's probably left him back in. Let him back in. Dino's just been given the 20-second warning, meaning he'll need to hurry up with his shots or risk time fouling. Dino, very close to that middle pocket, mate. You got to watch what that, even with bottom right, hitting it that hard, it's going to straighten up.
You don't think I'm pretty enough? Not pretty enough for the camera. What are you doing in the finals anyway? Because we're good, man. Bully? I've only done 2 masters.
There we go, Maddie.
Second frame I lost. Fucking bullshit.
Maddie's. Wow, Maddie just potted the white. So he'll be very dirty about that, giving Mel 2 shots on pretty easy yellows. So shouldn't have to worry about the top table. It should be finished pretty soon with Mel finishing it. And Dino's got a little bit of work to do. Great to not pot that red. Very good. He would have been disappointed in himself if he'd potted it. So Daniel will be thinking to himself, how do I not leave those 3 reds on in the middle of the table? And is there a way to pot that red with my yellow and sit the yellow over the pocket? No, he doesn't like it. Decided to do something else instead. So Daniel will probably just look at setting his ball up over the top corner. Smart move. Matty's been given some tough shots on the red, so you can't afford to leave Mal on. Smart, but Daniel, I don't know. I just kind of would have expected him to sit it over the corner. Now this would be a great shot if he's able to sit the yellow over the pocket after potting that red. And leave the white right where it is. Right where that yellow is.
Cool. All right.
Hey. I'm getting over it. Yeah, look, that's you know what? That's a really good shot. It's forced Dino now to pot all 3 in one shot, and then use one of the shots to get the black open. Because there's no real hole down in that top corner where the yellow is. So Mal has a shot on that top table. I kind of fancy yellows now. Up there that Mal's playing. And see, Dino's had to waste one of his shots here, which was very dangerous. So control of the table goes back to yellows, even though he's having a shot on reds. I think Mal's done another good shot to cover a pocket, but you've got to watch Matty. He's very, very good at getting a snooker back, especially with these reds up the, or one end of the table. And Dino might have got a bit lucky there by opening that yellow a fraction in the top corner. If there's a hole there for that red to go inside, it'll be quite a good shot. Well, quite a good result, not a good shot.
Who is it? Just let it start. Just let it start.
Who were?
That one up there. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I know. Yeah. And I'm like, that's why Cat's looking good. Yeah. Long stem spinning. Which one? Jackson. The Jackson. Yeah, I think so. Where are they? Oh, is that where they are now?
So Dino's looking at the possible red inside the yellow. Yeah, it forced him into playing the shot. He'll pull it out if anything. No. Oh. That's at least he's got a shot on his next shot, on his next ball, but really, it's not where he wanted to be. I have no words for how difficult this is at the moment. So really, Dino really didn't have an option here.
Did he just leave? Did he just leave? Richie? Richie. The Kiwi good? Kiwi got? He had all of his shit. Probably. Richie. You know that Kiwi dude? Yeah. Wears snapbacks and shit all the time. He's in my team. Over there. He's just playing.
Wow. He's left him a shot on that top red. It's should be pretty easy for Dino now to pop these two and get Bozzy on the black. Yeah, Dino will just be wanting a good angle on this last red. Ooh, oh. I think he can get past it, but you're not going to want to snooker yourself on this black. And you need to pot it, because if you don't pot it in these two shots, pretty much game over. So Dino's going to want to screw this back to get as close to that black as possible. Yeah, maybe not that close. He's still got a cut down the rail, but you know, any jaw and he's could be in trouble here. Dino's just going to want to be really precise on this and pot it just as perfect as he can. Oh, okay, didn't listen to me. This is pretty much bread and butter for Daniel. I can't see him. If he gets a nice angle on the one down the rail here and his second shot, it should be pretty much finished. And yeah, he's got a nice angle. Straight down. Bang, 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 bang. All pretty much over. Again, pretty easy, straightforward shots. You'll be wanting to stop this white dead, essentially. Won't want to move it at all. Yep. This might pull Hammerheads back one more. It did. Yeah, I would have expected a drag shot on that black there, not just potential in off in the middle pocket. But in the end, he got it, so it's all right. 7-6 to the Embalmers. Hammerheads are doing quite well coming back. So Mal's got another shot on yellows. I'm kind of, it's not what I expected. Watch out, Maddie. Mal can play quite well if you give him a chance. He's got a nice one down the rail, down into the top left-hand corner.
Right, just got myself a refreshment. And I see the score's very close now. And Mal on the far table.
Yeah, he needed more topspin, I believe, on that Kath.
Yeah, he's
Leaving
left
himself
himself not the easiest shot, but still quite gettable. And oh, okay. Oh, he's left Matt a very difficult
Wow.
shot. That was very lucky, wasn't it?
Yeah. Matty's going to just want to leave the white as safe as possible if he can't pop one. He's going to want to say, where's the hardest spot on the table I can leave that white?
That's tricky.
Probably the hardest spot is the bottom right-hand corner. Anyway, back to this table, and we've got Woodsy up to the table with Bondi just missing his shot. Woodsy's got
So
some
Woodsy's
nice,
on reds, I take
yes.
it. Yep. Oh, Matt's. Oh, he's nearly potted that red. He obviously didn't like the strategy option.
Woodsy's still got a tough black there.
Oh, yeah, the blacks.
Black doubles in the middle, but with a big pocket, but still.
Oh, Mal's just played that nicely and looking like a pretty good black.
Oh, Mal almost potted the white there after the black.
Yeah. Scared him a little bit.
I think Woodsy's going, how do I get out of this one?
Lovely shot.
So we're back to 7-all. Hammerheads have done really well to come back from 5-1 down.
It's a very nice shot by Woodsy.
Yeah, not the
Although
best
he
nudge on
didn't-
that black, was it?
Yeah, didn't promote it as well as he would have liked to, but at least he's opened it up.
Still doubles into the middle.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple of yellows in the way of the middle.
Yeah, I think it goes straight in, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Wow. That's making it very hard for himself, isn't he?
Bondi's going to want to leave himself a bit of angle on that second last ball so he can come up a bit nicer for the ball up down the bottom of the table.
Yeah, but to be honest, he just needs to pot it and the black's on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. True.
It's pretty easy, I reckon. But you are right, I would have expected him to come up a bit further and then
Try and get a bit
run
of
the
posse
white.
on that last ball.
Yeah, run the white off the top rail back down.
Because now with the angle he's got.
Yeah, like he's almost got to force it now
Yeah.
to keep it off that rail.
Going to be coming at it at the wrong angle a little bit.
I think he really just needs to make sure of it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Could cover the pocket if he wants. There's many things he could do.
It was unlucky, but he didn't leave woods.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't happy with it. Woods is probably saying to himself, how do I make it hard for Bondi.
Oh. Or how do I just pot these balls?
No, I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know if he's looking at that at the moment. Might be looking at dragging the white back behind the black.
Well, exactly as you said. Very nice. Of course, Bondi's got a double opportunity. But
So Tuan looks like he's going out on the top table over there. That's that'll be one for the Embalmers if they get that.
oh, that's a great shot, nearly by Bondi.
Yeah, but see the problem is Woodsy will still try and get the white back in over that top right hand corner.
Yeah.
Make it as hard as possible and promote his red at the same time. Yeah, it's what he's done.
That's a perfect.
Yeah, and Embalmers have just picked up another one from Tuan. Nudges in front to 8-7. Bondi will be a bit disappointed that he's put himself in this position with being in control. Wow. Absolutely wow. Seeing the grin on Woodsy's face going, how did you do that, you JT, you? Yep, it's just the way the stars work, isn't that right, Kath?
That's it. Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
like
Oh,
that's unfortunate
that
because
was
a really, really good idea to put the white back there again.
well, that was my first thought is, okay, he's going to put the white back there again, but I didn't know that he'd go that way, but it was a brilliant shot.
And yeah, pretty elementary now. It should be pretty much finished. He shouldn't miss the black with 2 visits. Which should take the Embalmers up to 9-7. And it does.
Yeah. Wow, that was 2 big wins by Embalmers to defeat Steve and Anthony Chia.
2 people we kind of expected to win.
Yep.
Just made mistakes. Which game was that? Yeah.
Richard thought the second was in there, was hit the yellow.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I went back, I couldn't see.
No, and Woodsy would have called it.
Yeah, Richard thought that was the shoe on the yellow.
Yeah, but Woodsy would have called it.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, we've got Brent breaking against Mongrel now. And Colin and JT are on the far table.
Oh, unlucky pot on that white. Brent's normally got a big break to him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So Mongrel will be not wanting Brent Noble back at the table, knowing how good a cueist he is.
Well,
It's a great position.
unfortunately, Colin on the far table just Geordie's last ball there. He's just trying to force it a little bit to get position on the black and didn't quite work out. So JT's
Doing his GT special.
yeah, see if he'll show us another one.
Normally won a game or won a match when you don't want it to occur. This is actually quite good for yellows here, isn't it? Oh, what happened?
Fouled.
Who just fouled? Colin just
Colin.
fouled? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
JT snookered him and Colin
Couple of dead reds though.
wasn't able to get out of that.
I like yellow here on Mongrel's table. It's actually quite nice.
That was a nice control of the white ball there.
And he's got the angle on that yellow too. The tough yellow.
Yep.
Yeah, so he wants to go off the red in the middle. Wow, JT's
Whoa,
just
JT's gone in off. Okay.
giving the Embalmers a bit of a pep talk. We're just watching Colin have a shot on his yellow with 2 shots, 2 visits. He won't be expecting to miss this now. So he wanted to make sure of it, so he just hit it soft, so it stayed over the corner pocket. Just happy to have one.
Be a little bit careful with this next shot. I guess he's going to just play it
He does have to
back
be
to
very careful.
Colin. Play that black to this top right hand corner where all those reds are, I guess.
Mongrel, I think Mongrel will be happy about this because I believe it's on.
Yeah, looks good.
Might have to have a little bit of swerve, possibly. So, no, you can pot it straight.
Beautiful.
So let's still put the Embalmers to a 10-7 if Mongrel gets this one. And yep, that puts him to 10-7. Did you want to update the score? And if Colin gets this one, it'll be 11-7. So this is how tight it is at the moment.
Oh,
Oh wow. Potted the black and the white jawed in
cut
the
it to
bottom
the
right-hand
side, but
corner.
he's got it. Whoa.
That was unbelievable, not to pot the white. So it puts the score to 11-7. Embalmers 1 away from being minimum of a draw and 2 away from a win. So it's the end of the third quarter. Hammerheads will be a bit disappointed to not take too many in that third set. That was a 4-2 round to the Embalmers, I believe.
Wow. Big round to the Embalmers.
Hammerheads will be playing out of their skin to try
Race
and keep
to
in this.
13, so, you know.
Oh yeah, of course, yes. Yeah, a bit of a wait while they decide their players, and give the team, each team a pep, a pickup.
Yeah, I think the Hammers are looking a little bit shell-shocked, but you know, they're a quality team, there's no doubt about it, so who knows what's going to happen next.
Yeah, Colin's shaking his head. He still can't believe that he potted the black.
Got away with that.
Yeah, got away with it all right. Okay, Woodsy's going to want to just smack the heck out of this break. He's going to want to just wrap up this game straight away. Yep.
Pretty awesome break.
Yeah,
although they have all
here.
sat a little bit clustered down the bottom here, haven't they?
Yeah, so he'll have to go, unless he's got a shot on that yellow, he'll have to go reds. Oh, he's going to want an angle. No, he didn't get the angle on the red he wanted. He's going to have to pop the red next to the black to try and generate position for a breakout. Do we have any comments?
I can't check them.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's you? Is it you? Oh, we've got the Marauders spilling beer everywhere. Unbelievable. These Marauders, they're shocking. Yeah, and C2 owns up to being a one-match Marauder. No comments?
I can't read that, it's too small, you've got to make it bigger. Danny Marlowe.
Oh yeah, we've got Paul's the winner, GT Special, and someone said robbed. James Mitchell.
Oh, that's JT Special.
Yeah. So we've got Dino just wanting to finish that game up there to be 12-7 up if he gets that one. Woodsy will be wanting to just, again, clear this. Quick, smart. And don't know if it worked for him. He doesn't want to leave that red and yellow together as his last ball, that's for sure. Oh, Woodsy won't be happy with that at all. If he cuts this red in the middle, I will bow.
Can he see it, really?
Oh, he can see
Perhaps, yeah.
It does cut in the middle, but that is one tough cut. And then to be on the black.
And then he's got to hold for the black,
Well,
yeah.
He just needs the pace right, to be honest with you.
Oh, that's amazing.
And he's done
That's
it.
amazing. That's massive.
His pace was absolutely perfect.
Wow.
And that
That's
brings it back to
amazing.
11-8. And up the top, Dino's just missed shot he needed, letting Anthony back in on yellows. Embalmers don't want to drop the ball now, that's for sure.
Oh, okay. Anthony looks like he's got a difficult task ahead.
Well, the black's difficult, right?
Yeah.
Even potting the yellow.
Unless he's got 2 visits. He hasn't got 2, has he?
No, I don't think Dean gave away 2, to be honest with you. I
Unless
think
that
Dino just
black,
missed the pot.
unless that black cuts under the bottom right red. I'm not sure.
Wow,
Maybe.
JT did a massive break and absolutely nothing
Oh
down.
my gosh. Okay.
That, yeah, like his break is just, it's gone from big to big.
Huge.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
wow.
Oh,
That's
wow.
a
And Dino will be
shot.
going, you are shitting me.
Oh.
Can I say that on live chat?
Yeah.
So Dino will be doing a little bit of swerve, I guess, hoping that he can pot this ball.
Oh, that's a great
And look,
shot
he
by
did.
Dino.
It was a great
No
shot.
dramas whatsoever.
Pretty easy for Dino now.
Okay, we've got Bondi here on yellows.
Well,
Obviously
yeah, look how
hoping
open they
to
are.
clear them.
My God, yellows are. I'd just be having. I'd be pretty happy with myself being on yellows.
Yeah. Oh, Dino and Bondi might be sealing the deal for the night here. Yeah, actually, I think you're
Dino's
right. He's
gonna-
going to run
yeah.
away from the black.
Yeah, Dino's going to run across the table. He needs to play pocket weight to hold it for a cut across the table.
Oh,
Bondi.
Bondi.
What was that? My God. JT would be going, oh my God, I've just been given a lifeline or 20. Wow, Dino got it.
Wow.
Dino's taken it to 12-8. So no more losses for Hammerheads, or that is it. Embalmers 12-8. One more frame for the win for Embalmers. JT will be doing his hardest to stop that on this table.
Alright, so now Tuan seems to be stepping up to play. I'm not sure who. But he beat Anthony Chia last time, so he should be feeling fairly confident.
Yeah, JT shaking his head there. Going, what? He's saying to himself, what
He's
have
let
I just done?
Bondi in again. Come on.
State champion shot right there.
Josh King once again.
Josh is back in the house.
No.
Oh, Bondi.
No. He's snookered himself. If he hasn't snookered himself, he's left himself a tough touch on that yellow.
Something horrific. Yeah, he's not happy.
Like,
He's in a world of pain, as they say.
well,
Whereas Tuani's gone, put in a red off the break there. He's got the black clustered inside a little fortress of yellows. Anyway, back to Bondi. What to do here?
Bondi got a cut on it.
Oh,
Left
now
JT a nice cut into the corner though.
JT's, well,
Yeah, JT will be saying to
he's
himself,
only
how do I get
got,
that black out?
well,
That's what he'll be
he
saying to
could
himself.
play it off the rail onto the yellow.
No, I reckon JT's saying to himself, I've got to
That'd
kick
be
the
a
black out.
that'd be a JT special
It
though.
would, but that's what we expect nowadays. Well,
Okay, so Tuan Twan's on reds, but Twan's got a interesting job to get to the black where it is. Without putting it early as well, but he's missed and he's decided to let Brent see what he can do.
Yeah, JT, just a little bit too much angle, I think. He would have liked to have been able to screw into that black to kick it across onto the rail. JT will just be wanting to get
He's
position
got a little bit of, yeah.
for these two reds here, in the middle of the table and down here. He'll probably leave that red near the black till his last ball to give him position on that black.
Yeah, if you could just bump the black over toward the rail a bit,
Ooh,
he'd be a bit happier.
Wow.
But now
that's actually worked out well for him.
worked out
you know.
alright. Made it harder for Bondi.
Makes it very hard.
Okay, so Twan's back at the table in the distance there. Oh, and the black's been opened,
Oh,
I
don't
think.
do it. He's almost opened a hole, almost. Which JT would have been cheering for if that had occurred. Great shot by JT there, knowing that he can kick into the black here. If he kicks into it nicely, he's going to open. Yeah, I think he's worried about the plant for the black yellow into the pocket.
Yes, that would be a worry.
Yeah, look, I think he has to do it. He can't leave it there. So he's got to just trust that
I
black
think
will move
it's
somewhere
just
convenient.
gonna. Yeah, well.
And look, it's
Oh, look at that.
I think there's a hole there.
Yep.
Problem is,
Oh,
Kath,
it's tight.
he can't miss his next two balls.
That's right.
He needs to get this now. Wow. Wow.
Okay, big opportunity for Bondi here.
Well,
And,
this will seal it, Kath.
well, Twan's on reds over there. Oh, no, not the greatest. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's kissed it nicely. He kissed it perfectly. He's even got the angle to get back where he needs to be. Yep. Nice little top left or a little bit of left hand side. Oh, okay. Oh, hit it that hard and come 3/4 down the table. I don't think that's what he meant. But it's a shot on the black. And this could be it. And it's not it. It is not it. I tell you. Wow. Any miss from an opponent from JT is now also called a JT special.
I don't think JT will miss now.
Oh, wow. JT will
Did not
be
play that confidently.
annoyed at himself.
Yeah.
My God. He'll say, what have I done?
Okay, well, Brent's back at the
This
far
is-
table, so he's got a good opportunity to get control back here.
And
Oh,
that
JT.
should be it. What'd you say?
Josh King's trying to word something to me.
It's a state champion shot.
Embalmers, champions again.
So that's it. Embalmers win 13-8. JT missed shots he shouldn't have missed. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I thought it might have been a little bit closer in the end, actually. Could have even been a
7-all's
playoff.
pretty close, Kath.
We all get to go home to bed early now. But thanks to all those viewers out there. Thanks again to George for setting up live stream. And to Mongrel for on-cue spot and the Harmony German Club. And there's a couple of other divisions still playing here. But that's it for Div1 and that's it for me. Good
And
night.
that's it for Kenny. Good night.
That's it
And
for
I'm
him.
leaving the building.